On the dividend news, we do have a dividend hike from Verizon. They hiked a dividend by 1.8%. We also have Realty Income, which hiked its monthly dividend to 0.2695 cents per share from 0.2690 cents per share. And the last one we do have is Brady Corporation, which hiked its dividend by 2.1%. What's up, everyone? This is Antonio here bringing you episode 305 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what dividends came in general, how much the portfolio did go up in value. We are hitting all-time highs again with the portfolio, guys, and we are getting closer to 400k in the portfolio, which is really awesome. And we will actually be going over that, but you guys already know that every single Sunday we come back, we look at the dividend dashboard here, and we can see how much we are projected to make in dividend income, because in the long term that is what we're going to be using to live off of once we retire, whatever we decide to do. But this is our monthly projected income. This is completely passive income, guys. We have to do absolutely nothing for this. We do get this on a monthly average, I guess. It's $120.92 we're averaging is what the portfolio is averaging. With the size of the portfolio value, I am invested in double-digit 5-year CAGR companies, which they've raised their dividend double digits in the past 5 years, but they do have low dividend yielding dividends, I guess, and but they also do have some very great growth, so that's going to benefit me for my time horizon, which I'm invested for maybe 10-15 years from now, which I don't plan to touch that money until then. So but in the long term, my future self will thank me. But you guys already know that we do have goals, guys, and we continue to stay focused. The first one is more towards my channel, and that is to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, or a return viewer that hasn't subscribed, consider subscribing with a notification. Cost you nothing. Definitely would appreciate it as well. If you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video, help support the channel. And goal number 2 is to make $130 on average per month in dividends. I believe we're at 120, so we got about $10 to go. We'll see how far we reach it. We still have till December. And then goal number 3 is to reach $140,000 invested of my own money. We're slowly getting there, guys. We've been dollar cost averaging into the portfolio, adding more money, and we've been seeing the portfolio grow over time. So pretty awesome to see that. And then goal number 4 is to dollar cost average those $200 that we're continuing to do. I've actually added more than $200 some of these weeks, but as you'll see, we are at $138,251.84 invested of my own money. Everything else has been capital appreciation or dividends or profits that I've taken from. And you'll see that we're maybe about $2,000 more, $1,800, and we'll reach this goal. As for how much we've invested so far, it has been $11,400 in the year since the beginning. And if we do also look, we are heading towards 400k in the portfolio value. We hit 300 in May of this year, guys. So we'll see by the end of the year how far we get close to this 400k. But again, we want to get to 1 million. And of course, the portfolio value doesn't really make much of a difference. It's just a nice thing to try to aim for. I do want to get to the $1 million portfolio value. 10% on that would be 100k. 20%. Wow, guys, it's just insane on these levels, and that is one thing I'm aiming for, is to try to get it to the 7-figure mark, and we will do that. You just wait and see. But anyways, guys, you guys already know that the portfolio is here at well, I guess we'll look at the 1 month. We're at $363,275.83, all-time highs for the portfolio. I believe Friday, sometime Friday or Thursday, this portfolio hit 364,000, but obviously it's going to fluctuate slightly. On the day change, 0.54% in the green, which is $1,956.49. 1 month change, we're up in the green by 2.14%, which is about $7,620.09. On the 3 month, we're up by 12.96%, which is an astounding $41,000. That's very impressive, guys. And as the portfolio continues to increase, these 12% will become much higher than 41,000. And you know, stock compounding that's starting to help my portfolio. You should go back in 2019 when I started investing. This 12% didn't really make much of a difference, but once you hit that 100k and start continuing it, it makes it a lot easier. And you just keep staying consistent, stay disciplined. And yeah, on the 6 month, guys, 34.86%, which is $93,000 we've gotten in 6 months. So that's about since the beginning of the year almost, or I guess till March. And then on the year to date, we're up 30%, which is about $84,000. So the portfolio has gone up about $84,000, which is insane, guys. I can't even see that. Back in January, the portfolio was at $279,000. It's at $363,000 now. So what a difference. On the 1 year, we are up 34.69%, which is at 93,000. If we look at last September portfolio, 269,000, very close to 100k that we've gone up in 1 year. And then on the 2 year, we've gone up 73.11%, which is $153,000. So back in September of 2023, the portfolio was at $211,000. What a big difference there, guys. Very awesome to see this. If we do look at the positions here, guys, you'll see total gains we have right now is $101,607.67, which is 38.83%, guys, that we do have in capital appreciation. We don't have any money, you know, to invest because we've invested all the money we possibly can so that it can start working for us. And you guys can kind of see we have some pretty amazing positions here. Microsoft, we have Alphabet, which is what we've been buying, and guys, it's rewarded us very well. We have Meta, which also has rewarded us very well as well. We have Amazon, and we have Costco, Nvidia, MasterCard, and Visa and Apple, and then we have SCHD as an ETF, which as once we don't want to be purchasing any more tech, we'll be probably dropping cash into SCHD and building that position up again, because we had quite a bit of money in it to SCHD, and I made that move back in around April into big tech, and it was one of the best moves I've made. It has allowed our portfolio to reach all-time highs, and you know, I would do it all over again if I had to, especially because of my time horizon. I don't plan to touch this money for 10-15 years from now. So by that time, guys, my portfolio or the market, if it drops, whatever the case is going to recover and be much higher by then. But if we do look at the portfolio performance here, you'll see that we are in the green by $141,196.23. That is a rate of return of 67.74%. In the green, we're projected income, guys, 12 months, next 12 months, $1,499.69, which is averaging about $124.97. So pretty awesome to see that. We have about, what, $5 more to go. And then if we look at the history here, I have it all the way to from the 7th of September all the way till the 12th. And as you'll see, we bought some Amazon, guys. I've been buying Amazon and Google the past couple months and been accumulating them. About $100 worth of it. I bought about slightly less than half a share of Amazon at $236. Same thing for Alphabet. $100 worth of it. Bought a little bit slightly less than half a share at $234. Back in the past month or so, I would have been buying a little bit over half a share because the share price would have been in the 190s, you know, 180s. And if you'll see, we deposited also on the 8th $200. That was to cover the purchases from Google and Amazon. And then we got an amazing dividend from Microsoft, guys, $187.93. It dripped back into itself, bought 0.37 shares at $501. Cannot complain with that, guys. So the following quarter, Microsoft will pay us a little slightly more in dividends, and once they raise their dividend as well, that'll help us and continue our way to $1 million portfolio value. But let's go ahead and jump over to the dashboard so we can see how much we grew the dividend snowball from these purchases this past week. So we are here at the dashboard, guys. You'll see that I have a copy of this already over here, so you can kind of see the difference. If we go over here to settings, You can go ahead and actually get rid of this, and let's go ahead and jump over to Empower, which contains the latest version of my portfolio from this past purchase. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're at Empower. You'll see this green button. It's called Copy Holdings, and it's under my Schwab account. Copies the content of my portfolio, which then we can right click, paste special values only. We are ready to go. Jump over here to Holdings. This is actually an old snapshot of my portfolio from last week. When we go to Portfolio Tools, click Update Portfolio Holdings, this will get wiped and it'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted. So let's go ahead and give it a go, and then there it goes, guys. Everything is being calculated, and looks like it's done. On the projected dividend yield, it's at 0.40% compared to 0.41%, and then on yield on cost, we're at 0.56% compared to 0.56%, and then on yearly, guys, we went up slightly, $1,452.67 compared to $1,451.09. On the monthly, we did go up slightly, what about 8, so 14 pennies, $121.06 on the monthly. On the weekly, we did go up by 3 pennies, $27.94 compared to $27.91. And then on the day, we're still making $3.98, and then on the hourly, 17 cents every single hour. And then hourly work wage, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of 70 cents. We're gonna eventually try to get this the minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes, guys. You know, that'll be a huge milestone when we do achieve it. But that is actually all I have for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe with a notification. Help me drop, help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark. Definitely would appreciate it as well. If you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, go ahead and let me know by dropping a hashtag stocks, because those stocks are just continue to go up and up, and we're hitting all-time highs. So definitely super happy to see that. And anyways, I will see you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.